everybody, welcome. It's Dr. Brown from KNS Chiropractic, your Baltimore area chiropractor. Today, I'm going to show you how we treat somebody that's having pain in the upper part of the spine where the neck and the mid-back meet, and it's right along the spine. And what we're going to do, here, Raven, tell them what's going on.
I've been having this pain for 18 years. I don't know what else to say.
Do you know how it started?
No.
It's just kind of been there?
Always.
Okay, so we're going to treat something that's been there for 18 years. And what I think I'm going to do this time is I'm going to do like a little series and show you how she progresses, if she does, if she doesn't. I am keeping my fingers crossed that she will, and she should. And we'll see what happens over the next month. And I'll do a series of maybe 3 or 4 videos, and we'll show you if she's getting better. We're going to dry needle her, and we're going to adjust her today. So let me first show you how we dry needle her. Right, lay on your stomach. All right, so this is the area where she's complaining of. It's right next to the spine. There's a lot of attachments. What's that? I'll get here. Sore?
Mm-hmm. That's where it starts.
Okay. Where are we talking, right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's the spine, and we are just a teeny bit lateral to that. Feel these deep knots right here?
Mm-hmm.
These things, I mean, obviously you can't feel it on film, but these are knots here. These are little trigger points. And this is the attachment point of a lot of different muscles. Some that start up in the low back and attach here, some that start over in the shoulder blades, some that start in the neck and attach here. So we're gonna try to work this area. We have done her in this area, and we broke up some trigger points that she was having in here one time, but now it's localized here. So let me show you how we do this. We're gonna wipe this down. And dry needling doesn't hurt. I mean, I might hit some sore spots, but that's what we want. So let's do it. Gonna wipe this down with alcohol, and we're gonna mark these spots. Right there?
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Feel my, and I don't know if you can see my finger, but it's kind of snapping over this little thing here. We don't want that. That's tender for her. This is what we're going to break up. Now her spine is right here. So we're an inch away. And we're going to use some, I don't know, 1.5 inch needles here. And we'll try to break this up. Okay. And then afterward, we're going to adjust her right through this area with a seated adjustment for the neck, which will hopefully make that feel better. So real easy, and we're going to go right along this area of the spine. And I don't really need to worry about the lungs so much because I'm not going straight down, and I'm hitting along the vertebra here. So I know people leave in the comments, what about the lungs? Well, that's fine, but we're not going in that far. We're going a little bit lateral, and I'm right along the bone here. And I can feel that, and I can feel it go into those muscles. And these are just areas where she's sore and not functioning well. And this should hopefully break it up for her. You all right?
Yeah.
Sore?
That one burned as
Good.
soon as you touched it.
Good. So they're burning. That's what we want. We want to be in the right spot. With dry needling, just like trigger point injections, a lot of it depends on you being on the right muscle in the right area. Sometimes you get a cortisone injection in the shoulder, and one time it helps, another time it doesn't, and that's a lot of times depending on if they're hitting the right spot. So we want to make sure that we're in the right spots. That's why we mark it, and I usually ask if it's tender, and usually if it's tender, I'm into it. Feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to work those muscles, going to leave these in there for about 10 minutes. And when I come back, we'll take them out, and I'll show you how I adjust it with a seated adjustment to get in that lower part of that neck and that upper back.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Raven was telling me she feels it, even though I'm putting it in here, she feels some of it going up in her head, and she feels it into her low back. Now, you got some deep muscles called your multifidus muscles, which start in this lower area and do attach way up in here. So these are the fibers where they're attaching. So we know we're into some really good stuff. So we're going to take these out. Was it too bad, Rave, or no?
Mm-mm.
A little uncomfortable, but nothing bad at all. Do that. We'll wipe this down, and then I'm going to show you how we adjust. All right. So look,
Very sore.
when we dry needle, we usually adjust the afterward, and the reason for that is the dry needle. You can sit up. The dry needling will relax the muscles. The more the muscles are relaxed, the deeper the adjustment's going to get. When things are very tight and you try to adjust, you might not be getting down as far and breaking up a lot of this deep scar tissue. Now remember, this has been going on for 18 years, so she's got a lot of restriction and a lot of abnormal tissue that's holding this joint in not a good position, or these joints not in a good position. So we're going to adjust this. Dry needle at first, relaxes everything, makes the adjustment better. So we're going to do a seated adjustment. Ray, sit here for me. All right, come on over here, Lens. So we're going to adjust this lower area in here, kind of where these things are attaching. If we have to, we can adjust her mid-back, but I just want to do this today and see how it feels, and we'll show you what happens. You good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to, that's what I want you to do, Ray. I want you to just kind of drop your head into my hand. You just relax. Good. Not bad, right? Okay, and now we're going to do this other side. We can switch places, Lens, if you want. I got my gloves on. I don't need them on. And I'm going to adjust her down here again. So my contact point is very, very low into this base of this neck. Ray, just drop your head. Drop your head really deep. There you go. Good. Really easy. So this is what we're going to do. Hey, Ray, how was that? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a series, like I said, of 3 or 4 videos, and we'll see what happens over the next month. You'll be able to track her progress with us, right?
Correct.
And hopefully she'll do well. Anything to say, Ray?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Like subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Subscribe to his YouTube channel, Dr. Kevin Brown.
There you go. Pain is chiropractic. Remember, pain's not a lifestyle. We will see you in 2 weeks for another video. Thanks.